Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to learn about some very special words that help us connect all our ideas. And you know what? We're going to do it by joining two friends, Rohan and Priya, on a super fun trip to the park.
Okay, but first things first, a quick question to get our brains warmed up. I want you to look around you right now. Where is your school bag?
Is it maybe on the table? Or perhaps it's under the chair? See those words on and under? Well, those are the special connecting words we're talking about today. They're called prepositions, and they're awesome because they tell us exactly where something is. So to learn some more, let's go meet our friends on their adventure. And here they are. This is Rohan and Priya, and they are so excited to go to the city park for a day of fun and games. Come on, let's go with them. But wait, before we really get into the fun, let's quickly figure out what a preposition even is. It's just a special word. Think of it as a position word. It simply shows us where something is, when something happens, or which way it's going. Super simple, right? And we've arrived. We're at the park. So the first thing Rohan and Priya are doing is just looking all around them. Let's see what they see and help them describe everything. So this first type of word we're going to look at is called a preposition of place. Now, I want you to think of these words kind of like a paintbrush. Yeah, they help you paint a picture with your words. And they do that by answering one really simple question. Where? Whoa, look at everything Priya can see. Okay, so she sees a cat. Where is it? It's on a bench. And look, a ball is in a basket. Oh, I see her toy car. It's under the slide. And way back there, the big gate is behind them, and there's a beautiful temple near the park entrance. See how those little words, on, in, under, behind, near, make the picture so much clearer? It's pretty cool. Okay, now here's something really interesting, a little trick for you. Check out how the word changes depending on how many people there are. When it's just two things, like Priya standing between Rohan and the ice cream stall, we use between. But when she's with a whole bunch of new friends, she shares her chocolates among all of them. So between for two, among for many. Got it? And here's another one that can be a little tricky. Let's look up. You see that kite? It's flying over their heads. It's high, but not that high. But then look way up there. That plane is flying high above the clouds. So you see the difference? Over is kind of close high, but above is for something that's really, really high up. All right, so Rohan and Priya have figured out where everything is. That's sorted. But now they're thinking, when should we do all the fun stuff? And that, my friends, brings us to our next type of connecting word. So this next bunch of words, they're called prepositions of time. These are super helpful. You can think of them like a little clock or a calendar that you put right into your sentences. They tell us exactly when something is going to happen. This table makes it super easy to understand. Let's take a look. So you use at when you're talking about a very specific time, like let's meet at 4 o'clock. Easy. Then there's in. You use that for a bigger chunk of time, like playing in the afternoon. And finally, on is for specific days. For example, the shops are closed on Tuesday. See? At, in, on. Each has its own job. And we can also talk about how long something goes on for. Like, they played for 2 hours. The word for tells us the duration. And if we want to be really specific, we can give the start and end times. They were at the park from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. See? From and to, pin it down exactly. Okay, enough planning. It is time for some action. Rohan and Priya are running around, they're playing everywhere, and that's just perfect for learning our very last type of preposition for today. Okay, these are action words. What's cool about these is that they don't just tell us where something is, they tell us where it's going. They show all the movement from one place to another. Okay, everyone, look at Rohan. He's at the big slide. Let's follow his journey down. Step 1, he walked up the stairs. Step 2, he sat right on the top. Step 3, and whoosh, he slid down the slide. And step 4, he lands and runs towards Priya. How cool is that? Each little word tells a piece of the story.
And the park adventure is still going. Look at Priya go. She's running across that big grassy field. Then together they take a walk around that beautiful fountain. Oh, and what's that? I think they saw a little squirrel jump off a branch. And all that playing has made them hungry, so they went into the snack shop for a treat. You see? Every action, every movement has its own special word.
Oh, look! The sun is starting to set. That means it's time for Rohan and Priya to head home after such an amazing day. But hey, before we go, let's do a quick recap of everything we learned with them, okay?
So what's the one big idea we should remember from today? It's this. A preposition is kind of like special glue in our sentences. It connects one thing to another thing, and it makes our sentences way more interesting and full of detail.
So, let's break it down one last time. Super simple. We learned about prepositions of place. Those tell us where, like on, in, or under. Then we had prepositions of time. They tell us when, like at, in, or on. And finally, prepositions of movement, which tell us the direction, like to, down, or across. Where, when, and direction. Got it.
Okay, and now, to finish off, here's a fun little challenge just for you. Just like Rohan and Priya did at the park, I want you to look around your room, right now. Can you make a sentence using one of the prepositions we learned today to describe where something is? I bet you can. Go on, give it a try. Thanks so much for joining us on our park adventure today. Bye-bye.